So here we are within the crystal temple, feeling our connection to the beautiful Arcturians that are here with us. So much energy they bring to us, the energy, the frequency of this crystal temple which they created for us. And our heart swells with love and gratitude for all their gifts, for all they bring, and how they raise our consciousness, expand our spiritual light, heal our hurts and wounds, and give all the activations that we need exactly when we need them. It brings confidence and trust that there is a divine plan, that such high beings of consciousness are taking charge. We simply surrender to the divine plan and know that all will be well. As we move beyond the little self and enter into the greater self. So as we rest together here, the crystal energy temples, crystal temple energies continue to build. And the body needs to relax as deeply as possible, letting go as much as it can, that we may receive even more. So we look into the lake and the brilliant crystal in the center of the lake. We see its brilliance in golden white light, and we focus upon it through our third eye as it merges with us, the transmissions which enter into our etheric body, into the depths of our being, moving through all our chakras as the temple masters, transmitting to us through the crystal, work simultaneously, communicating with our subconscious, our conscious, and our superconscious through all dimensions of our multi-dimensional self. So the human mind, of course, is not set up to be able to grasp, to understand these higher principles, higher dimensional abilities. And it may be the mind that wants to get it, but it is only by moving away from the mind that it can come into our state of being, our consciousness, where that shift takes place from ego consciousness to the divine self. And yet we are moving ever closer to the letting go of the little self, the surrendering of the little self to the immensity of the divine self. So rest a moment and receive these transmissions. They lift you out of the limitations, the self-degradation of the lower self. So now, above the crystal, you see your sun, and in front of the sun, you see JesusSananda. The heart of your sun, the heart of JesusSananda. Send their heart energy to your heart. As you open your high heart and send through your high heart your love, your connection to Lord Sananda and to your sun. Feel that connection as you come into oneness. And the Christed light from JesusSananda and from your sun flows to you, and it flows between each other, from them to you and from you to them. Your heart energy flows towards them as they connect ever more strongly, ever more deeply to your inner being through your high heart. The Christed state of being of the fifth dimension. You allow JesusSananda to move closer to you. You invite him to merge with you. He brings his love, his compassion, his purity, and all the beauty of the Christed state of being into you. Soften your heart. Let any barriers fall. Be soft, gentle, fragile, and he can enter in. Become again as a child. His love fills your heart, your being, so much that you begin to know yourself as love. Love is who I am, and love is all there is. His benevolence, His purity, His compassion is also your love, your purity, your compassion. And you can live within love as and when you wish. It is part of you. It is who you are. And it will continue to expand without limit. For there is no limit to the expression of love, to the expansion of love, to the power of love. And the heart energy can expand to move throughout the entire universe. So great is its potential. Love heals all. Love is the most powerful energy in the universe. It rests within your high heart and can expand out into infinity. Jesus loves you. Receive Him, accept His love, invite Him to merge with you and become one with the Christ itself. I am the light of the world. I am the love of the world. I am with you always. And as you gaze upon Him and upon your Son, open to receive evermore of the limitless love of the Creator. You allow it to move through you, relaxed and at rest, for it is given by grace. He is before you and He is above you. As He is above you, He sends down His golden light. Feel how he softens your heart, how gentle his compassion is, how harsh you have been, yet you can let go of all harshness now. The higher the frequency, the more gentle it is, and yet the more powerful it is. It continues to expand within the ever-opening high heart. And yet now, while you continue to receive him into your heart, also move to your higher mind, the top of your head, and receive him into your higher mind. And move now into your solar plexus. Is from your sun and Sananda, a sphere of golden light, golden yellow light, is sent from the sun into your solar plexus. And your solar plexus fills with golden yellow light, spinning within your solar plexus. You release whatever emotion may come through. Simply allow it to be experienced as your solar plexus is being shifted from ego will to divine will, the will of God. From ego power to surrender to divine will. From concerns of the little self to the highest good for all, in service to all. And you move down into your foundation, And you are fine. You are sensitive. You are delicate. You are gentle. For this is the power of love. Love heals all. Love transforms all. Love raises all. It is the end of suffering, the return to the light, the paradise of heaven on earth. So stay as long as you wish until you feel ready to once again experience your presence within the physical vessel, aware of your surroundings. And grounded within Mother Earth. You open your eyes simply when you feel ready.